we are here in London to talk about one of your latest projects, The Fashion Hero. You're going to start filming season 3. To just announce there's a season 4. So I guess it's a successful program. Yeah, congratulations.
So far, so good. Thank you. Thank you.
So why do you think so many people around the globe wants to join the program or maybe need to be a contestant?
So going back to kind of the epicenter of what this show is about, I think, again, we need more content like this out in the world. More positivity, more inspirational television. There's a lot of toxicity in the world, a lot of negativity, whether it's through social media or in film and TV. This perception of what beauty is and what's realistic and what is not. My amazing partner and the show's creator, Caroline Beignet, she came from the world of pageantry and the world of runway models and the world of fashion, knowing what happens both on stage and off stage. And what happens behind those closed doors can be very toxic. It can be very unrealistic. And, the generation that we have today looks to their phones, looks to social media, looks to TV and film, and thinks that's how I'm supposed to be. That's how I'm supposed to look or dress or act or sound or whatever.
And things that are not real.
No, it's not.
There's a lot of filters.
Exactly. It's not reality. And this show promotes inner beauty. This promotes, like the show's tagline, a new kind of beautiful. We are all perfectly imperfect. If you are being your true, authentic self, then you're being beautiful, both inside and out. Season 2, when I joined as the host and now the official host of the show, as well as a executive producer and a partner in the company now, we had 22 different countries, from aging from 19 to 65. All the contestants were different walks of life, whether they were coming on dealing with gender, body dysmorphia, mental abuse, physical abuse, low self-esteem, whatever the case may be. And finding their inner beauty and letting them know that this is a safe place to be vulnerable, to be raw. As I've been saying in most interviews today, full kimono open, warts and all, just being your true authentic self. Something that I've learned within myself this past year. I spent 12 weeks in Arizona on my own, doing a intensive outpatient program for mental health, for depression, anxiety, trauma, PTSD. My sobriety is solid, but I wanted to go back to the root of why a lot of things have happened. This was also what inspired me to sit down and talk to my dad after 42 years, is to know boundaries, to know AJ as a persona. It's not who I am. It doesn't define me. Being a Backstreet Boy is my job. It isn't who I really am. Alex is who I really am. I was born Alexander James McLean. That's who I am. AJ is my persona. But I got the two kind of linked for too long, and I let AJ take over, and Alex never really had a time to shine, or to be my genuine self. And I deal with it every day. I'm still learning. I'm still struggling, but
sure. It's a lot of time.
It's a lot, yeah. And if I start to creep into AJ mode, I pause, no, go back to Alex. And we can coexist. We're both similar, but AJ's a little more cuckoo crazy fun, and Alex is just a good guy, know?
And the most important thing is now it's you, the one who has the control, and the one who chooses, I want to be this one, I want to be the other
exactly.
one.
And, being on a show like this and being able to relate to everyone on the show, no matter what their background, unlike a lot of TV hosts that come on and they do their job, they go back to their trailer, they never really talk to the cast, they never really, you know me. I'm a people person. I love people. I love to be social. I got to know everybody on this show, first name, last name, where you're from, your family's backstory, your favorite pet's name, your favorite TV show, whatever the case is. I wanted to make everybody comfortable, and I wanted everyone to feel like this is home and that you can truly be yourself and not feel like you're on a competition show. Yes, it is a competition, but the competition is within yourself. Never during the taping of this season did anyone go, "Oh, I want to beat her," or "I want to beat him." It wasn't like that. And everybody's a winner just coming on the show. I mean, we have hundreds of thousands of people going through the website to apply to be on the show. And then the voting starts, people vote and they support each other, and we narrow it down to who is going to actually be our contestants on the show. You know, we are locked in for season 3. I'm excited, and we're talking about season 4, as well as doing a couple of standalone as well. You know, we've been talking about doing a standalone potentially in Dublin, potentially in Madrid, potentially in Canada, potentially in Israel. You know, just trying to keep this show across the globe, spreading positivity. And whether I'm the host on every single one, because I'm only one person, and until they perfected the cloning, it's fine because, you know, myself and Caroline will still have our hands involved with the creative process and picking the cast, as well as, you know, producing and co-producing and making sure that the show's integrity stays the same, and keeping the creative side of things.
You talk about mental health, that it's something that in the past we didn't care about. And how important is that people like you, who's famous or popular, talks openly that I had anxiety or depression. I don't know if you ever felt like uncomfortable with your body, your physical appearance.
Oh yeah. I mean, like it's interesting because I feel like a lot of men that may suffer from body dysmorphia, they want to put on that macho, like, you know, I'm okay, when really inside you're not okay. And I would look at myself in the mirror and I didn't like what I saw, and I would beat myself up for it. Or I would starve myself. I wouldn't eat, or I would just eat an apple and that's all I ate that day. And that's not healthy. That's not a way to live. And it starts to mess with your head as well. So my journey started when I did Dancing with the Stars, because my schedule was grueling, dancing every day. I was losing weight by doing that, but it was funny because I'm not a sweet guy. Like, I don't like candy and sweets.
No.
But I was stress eating. And at like 2 a.m, I'm eating Reese's peanut butter cups, and I never would do that, but I was stress eating, but I wasn't putting on the weight because I was dancing every day and the stress of the show. But that opened up something in my mind to say, you know what? You're in control of your own destiny. You're in control of your fate. If you want to be healthy and you want to be active and you want to lose the weight and you want to look at yourself the way you want to look at yourself, only you can do that. No one can point a gun to your head and tell you to do it. You have to want to do it. It's just like being sober. No one can make you stay sober. You have to want to be sober. You have to want to do it. And so that journey started, and I've stayed on that journey. I've been open about my sobriety. I've been open about my struggles. I was open about the procedure that I had done. Kids can be mean. Kids say things that are pretty traumatizing. My kids...
Yeah, I was going to ask you about
My kids called... So genetically in my family, we all have extra skin under our chin. That's why I always had a very big beard. I had a really big beard to hide it because I was very insecure. My kids called it my droopy. And that really bothered me, and it got in my head, and I was like, you little man. So when I did, everything happens for a reason. So when I taped RuPaul's Drag Race, I had to shave my beard. I was very insecure about it. And part of being a drag queen, you do a lot of taping and tucking of things. And they taped my neck up, and they tape your eyebrows up, and it goes under your wig. So everything is really contoured, right? So I got to see what I looked like with a jawline. And I was like, oh my, and I got really like emotional. And then I found an amazing doctor out by where I live in California, and we did a procedure. It was face tight and lipo on my neck. That mixed with my diet and my workout and my mental way of thinking, I just changed everything. And I feel younger, I feel healthier, I feel more confident in my self-esteem, which I never had, believe it or not. I'm still learning about getting self-esteem. It all coexists. And so again, my point in all of this is, even I, somebody who does what I do in the limelight, suffers from the same things that a lot of us do in the world, whether it's body dysmorphia, depression, anxiety, mental health. Mental health is a broad spectrum. It doesn't mean, if you say you have mental health issues, it doesn't necessarily mean that crazy or this or that.
Or crying the whole day.
Yeah, no, it could be body dysmorphia. It could be low self-esteem. It could be depression. It could be anxiety. A lot of these contestants that came on the show, their stories were so empowering and so inspirational and so like right to the gut and to the heart.
And people can relate.
And everyone can relate. And this is a show for families. This is a show for everyone to sit around, and from every age. And I guarantee, whether you're 6 or you're 60, one of those contestants on the show, you're going to be like, oh my God, I can relate to him or her. And I've been there, or I'm there right now. And I want to watch their journey, and I want to see how they do it. And maybe I can take from that and learn, and I can do it. And hopefully changing the perception of the fashion world, and just, again, spreading positivity, man. We need a lot more positive stuff out there. We really do.
Sure. Being a father of two girls, and
it's a blessing and a curse, yes.
I don't know how you deal with things like this. The pressure coming from social media, like saying, you have to look like this, or mean kids from school. I don't know, if something you talk about with
I do.
girls.
I mean, my youngest, Lyric, has come to both me and Rochelle about her weight and her body, and she's 6, and it shouldn't be happening, but it is. And we have to it's been a challenge to talk to your child and try to be as affirming as you can. But I just tell her, look, you're perfect just the way you are. You're also 6 years old. You're still growing. And
you're going to change.
You're going to change. You're going to keep changing. And the people that have said negative things about you, those people have issues with themselves. They don't like themselves. So they have to project that on other people. I said, they don't control you. They don't dictate your emotion. And I know it hurts. It stings when people say negative things, but they don't control the way you look at yourself. You do. And because she's made comments like, she doesn't like when I say, oh my God, you look just like mommy. She's like, I don't want to look like mommy or daddy or my sister. I want to look like me. I said, okay, you know what? You do look like you. You are you. And what's wrong with looking like daddy? What the hell? I mean, like, mommy and daddy made you, so you're going to have a little bit of mommy and daddy no matter what. Just going to say. But it's sad that, like, we already have to have these conversations with a 6-year-old.
A 6-year-old, yeah.
But this is the state of the world we live in today, a lot because of social media and what you see on television. Fortunately,
they got you to explain this thing.
I try my best, because I'm still learning.
Yeah. Well, we all are learning. Yeah. You are known for being a Backstreet Boy member, but you do a lot of stuff, and you've been doing a lot of TV. What does television give you that music does not?
I think television, the entertainment world in general gives you a platform to express yourself or to be seen in whatever light you want to be projected in. In TV, it's a little bit, I think, it's almost parallel. It's still a way to express yourself, obviously without music. You can almost feel, I think, in some ways, a little bit more emotion, highs and lows through film and TV. You can also feel emotion with music, but I think the two worlds kind of coexist. I grew up in musical theater, so I grew up doing the acting thing, and I've done TV here and there, yes, but now more than ever, I do want to obviously get into film and TV, but all things will happen in time. And if this is a different outlet for me outside of what people know me for, to use my platform to express positivity and to show encouragement and support for people that may be struggling, then I'm all in, and this is exactly what this show gives me an opportunity to use my platform in a positive way. I want to constantly give back any way that I can. I want to set a good example as a parent. I want to set a good example as, I hate to say this word, but as a celebrity. I want to use my platform for good. Like when you're a superhero, you want to use your superpowers for good. You don't want to use it for bad. I guess my superpower is being the person I am and having the voice to express my opinions and positivity and inclusivity in any way I can, whether it's through music or it's through hosting a show like The Fashion Hero.
Well, one of your superpowers is your voice.
That's right.
The Backstreet Boys are celebrating their 30th anniversary.
Oh God!
Yeah, who said boy bands were something?
And I feel it. I feel it every day. Damn it!
Who said that boy bands were something that could not last? Because I've got the feeling, I don't know if you felt the same during these years, that musicians or singers, bands that starting having success with young people, teenagers, were not considered as real artists. And I don't know if you had this feeling. For example, the Backstreet Boys never had a Grammy, never won a Grammy, which is something
what the hell's up with that, by the way? No, it's fine. We've been nominated 9 times. It's good.
It's good.
It's
maybe one day,
And even if it doesn't happen,
it's okay.
I think we've proven ourselves time and time again, and it's a testament to the fans and to the music, and that is really essentially all.
Well, you guys are the biggest boy band in the world. So I don't know if you felt the necessity of the need of proving more than other people that you were more than 5 good-looking guys.
No, but I think we still have a lot of goals that we aspire to achieve, and there's a lot of things left. We're not, we've been kind of reinvigorated, this kind of revamp since we started in Vegas in 2017. We've been on the upswing again. Obviously, we've gone on this roller coaster journey for 30 years, but it feels like 1999 all over again in a lot of ways, and that's a great feeling. But at the same time, there is still a lot of goals and musical ideas and creative touring ideas and different things that we have never done that we've always wanted to do. So we're going to keep doing this until the wheels fall off, essentially. We do have something massive planned for 2025. Cannot say a single thing about it.
I want to talk about, well, I know you cannot say anything.
Nothing.
But let me tell you that fans are beginning to guess and
they can guess all they want, but I'm going poker face, man.
The bets, or what they think it's probable to happen. Is it something related with the Millennium Tour?
No.
Okay, sorry, girls.
Yeah. Sorry.
People was thinking that.
I know everybody was probably. I've heard the rumors, and I'm like, no.
Okay.
Because that was its moment. So.
Well, fans have always been very important for you, for the band, for you as a singer, and the whole Backstreet Boys. And you've been very close to fans, something that it's not normal. Not all artists are so grounded and down to earth, and they want to approach the fans and talk with them. And how has changed this relationship? How has it evolved during the years from girls, teenagers screaming and freaking out?
To full-grown women screaming and freaking out. Because it's the same thing. It's just, The only difference now is there's alcohol involved with these young ladies.
Which is worse.
They get a little frisky. No, I think it's the natural progression. Our fans have grown up with us, and they have become, a lot of them have become family. They've become an extension of who we are. We've literally heard their stories. They've been through the highs and lows with us. There's fans that we've known their like family history. We can be like, oh, how's your mom? Or I'm so sorry to hear about your, loved one that passed away. Mm-hmm. But what's also crazy is that now the fans that were with us from day one that are now moms and dads have a new generation of Backstreet Boy fans, and it's starting all over again. Because you look in the crowd and you see a 5-year-old and you see an 85-year-old and everything in the middle. So it's just
and now you see
cool.
a lot of men.
A lot more guys. Well, the guys that were fans back in the day that were like, I'm going to say I'm a Backstreet Boy fan. Now they're like, you know what? Yeah, I've liked you guys since Millennium, and you guys are cool. Or, I went on my first date to one of your songs, or I got married to one of your songs, whatever the case is. And yeah, a lot more guys. I mean, we make music for music lovers. We do, for everybody and everywhere around the world. So, music brings people together. It doesn't matter your gender, male, female, doesn't matter, Well,
and to finish this conversation, and just thinking about the 30 years of career, which is the thing you're most proud of? The thing that you say, wow, this is my achievement.
I think I would say the brotherhood is what I'm most proud of, because a lot of bands, they may last, but they hate each other.
Yeah.
Or they can't even be in the same room with each other. They just perform, they fake it till they make it, and then the minute the show's over, it's like, screw you, I don't want to talk to you until I have to see you tomorrow. That's not us. We've been through hell and back together, and our brotherhood, we are truly like, this is our first marriage. This is our first relationship for all of us. This is our family. Like, we have our families, yes, but this is like the first one. So I would say the brotherhood is definitely what I'm most proud of, because I think we're tighter now than we've ever been.
Well, and we all fans are super grateful for you to be like this, because it means that there's Backstreet Boys forever.
There's more. Oh, yeah. Like I said, there's Backstreet Boys until the wheels fall off.